Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, it is my distinct pleasure to share this message with you all at the Consumers International Global Congress. Though I regret not being able to join you in person in the vibrant city of Nairobi, as I am in Dubai during the COP28 meetings, I am honored to address you through this message. Firstly, I would like to extend my heartfelt gratitude to Consumers International, our esteemed partner, for organizing this significant event. Consumers International, as the World Federation of Consumer Organizations, plays a pivotal role in championing consumer rights globally. Your efforts in bringing together over 100 member organizations to collaborate and share knowledge are truly commendable. I also want to acknowledge the government of Kenya, the Competition Authority of Kenya, and the Common Market for Eastern and Southern Africa, COMESA, Competition Commission, for their support, and in hosting this Congress. Lastly, I want to greet all members and relevant stakeholders, consumer groups, international organizations, NGOs, academia, business associations participating in this important event. Your collaboration exemplifies the power of partnership in driving consumer protection and competition policies at a time when they are urgently needed. The Agenda 2030 and the 17 Sustainable Development Goals are not just a set of targets, but a promise we made to ourselves and to future generations. It is the last collective roadmap in a world that is more polarized than ever, a world in desperate need of solidarity and multilateralism. And yet, we are moving backwards. Backwards ending poverty, backwards on hunger, backwards on women's rights, and backwards on development, with only 15% of all Sustainable Development Goals on track to be met by 2030. As a result, consumers are facing a grim outlook, wherever they may be. An overflowing combination of cascading crises is hitting consumers relentlessly and impacting the most vulnerable the hardest. Consumer protection is not just a policy or regulation. It is the armor that shields us all from harm, deception, and fraud. It is the foundation upon which trust is built, and it is trust that ultimately fuels the engines of progress and multilateralism. For instance, when a parent buys medicine for their sick child, they trust that it will heal and not harm. When students invest in an online course, they trust it will pave the way for a brighter future. When we purchase products labeled as sustainable, we trust that we are contributing to the well-being of our planet. All these threads are woven into the tapestry of consumer protection. Only in a society where consumers are protected can trust be built. The international community must rise to the expectations and legitimate needs of consumers. The United nation guidelines for consumer protection, of which UNCTAD is the custodian, recognize the protection of vulnerable and disadvantaged consumers, the protection of sustainable consumption patterns, and the safeguarding of consumers in electronic commerce and financial services as basic and legitimate consumer needs. Rising to these challenges is a collective effort involving all of us here today. This Congress represents a crucial effort in this crucial mission. Therefore, I wish you a very fruitful and impactful discussions in the days ahead. Thank you. Asante sana.